Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Maine taking on St. Louis. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now. Leading off, Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
And he deals. And there's a foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one drilled left field and a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Mike Trout now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a swing and a miss there. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
That one the other way, and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Devers now. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
One out. Runners at first and second. That one 95 to finish him off. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. To the right side, Howard. The tag, and he's out. And that'll do it. Here's the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. as the lefty gets to work. And that one fouled off.
2023 was a special season for Ronald Acuna Jr., the unanimous MVP in the National League. After putting together the first ever 40-70 season in baseball history, safe to say he's going to be a special player for a long time.
Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Not even close there. And the count is 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in at Alberto Mondesi. Strike 1. Johnson measures 6 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 0-2. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Lindor started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Well, right now he's thinking, man, I wish that would have been an off-speed pitch, but instead of fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
Ellie De La Cruz at the plate now. That's ball 1. And a pitch. Well struck, right field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in Kansas City, here's Harper now.
The first baseman, right.
Greinke back to work. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Oh, and 2 now. Got it by him for the K. And now it's Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in the dirt. No score here in the second. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Next offering is outside. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Check swing. No appeal. 1-1. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 1-2. Reynolds checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. In the air out to center. And there's one down. So up next, Chipper Jones. First pitch just misses.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge. 1 out, base is empty. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Stepping in, Ryan Howard. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The pitch. And that one is inside. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's down and in.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Tatis drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out. So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch swinging.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Kicks and fires. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Acuna has it sized up. They got it for out number 2. And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Up the middle. Mondesi to first.
Oh.
And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Bob Gibson. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more at his team. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1's
You
the
got to
count.
be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone here. So the lineup flips over. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Just missed. Johnson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ohtani pulls it down. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The pitch. That one at triple digits. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. That's in there, and the count is filled up.
Thank you.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back. And now batting, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike.
A wide to kick the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here is Devers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Devers measures 6 feet even, 27 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And it's 1-1.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
That misses, and that's ball 2. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses, struck him out. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit, right side. The throw to first, and the inning is over. Ready to go, bottom 4. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The lefty fires. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Started after it, appeal to first. No swing. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-2. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ryan Reynolds here. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really,
well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Late with the swing there.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Bregman takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Fights it off. You'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gibson makes the play. 2 away now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one for strike one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Check swing went around, and that is strike
No ball,
two.
2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Kansas City, here's some real power at the plate. Chipper Jones. Johnson back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Trout going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Here's a big power threat. Ryan Howard.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to go to 1-2. A check on it to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Now the catcher up to hit. Bob Gibson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And that one finds its way through.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Base hit. Gibson around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay. The tag, and he's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Acuna stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. He was late there. Strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering way upstairs. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's the power hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. The right-hander back to work. Bounced up the middle. De La Cruz. Jump throw. Awesome play there. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Righty to the plate. And down 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Check on the runner. Tries to get back and save. Witt leads off first with 1 away. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the runner stays where he is. Here's Trout. 1 for 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Devers up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That's back. And that one is out of here. A 2-run homer, and they add a pair. It's 3-1. So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo at Alberto Mondesi. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. A wind in the pitch. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. Third out. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter will be the shortstop at Alberto Mondesi. And here it comes. Bunting for a hit. Gathers and throws to first. Beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And fouled off. Now the 0-1. Lindor the move. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and they trail by 1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get to.
Aroldis Chapman gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one at triple digits.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And that is gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. One down. And now the big-time power threat, Chipper Jones. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double. Man at second with 1 away. And now the first baseman, Ryan Howard, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Out to short. 2 down.
Out.
Bob Gibson digs in now. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Didn't go. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And down on strikes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back. And now here is Harper.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Line drive. And Acuna able to make the grab. Harper retired. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's Alex Bregman. Fly ball to right. Tatis makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now the left fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Now pitching, Charlie Blackman.
And a strike in there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone. And we're level. It's 4-4. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to the left, Mondesi tosses across to first, and that will end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Martinez. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Now coming into the pitch.
And a pitch. Ball 1 there. Martinez, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a 4-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
A little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Tied at 4.
I got 3 and 2.
Got it by him for the K. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And that one lifted in the air center field. Trout settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight. We go to the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Blackman back to work. This to third. Has some trouble with it. Gets it there in time, though, and that's out number 1 on a tough play. Juan Soto now.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And that clips the inside corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Up the middle, Mondesi. Throw to first in time. Just got him on that one. Here's Mike Trout.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
2-0.
And that skips in the dirt. Two outs. That one fouled off. That's off the mark, and now 3-1. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a swing and a miss. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. And he'll one. Almost got him.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And there's a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no out. And here's Kenley Jansen. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Go-ahead run at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The tag, and he's out. But a run does score on the error. So digging in, Chipper Jones. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Here comes a pitch. And strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
The first baseman, number 6.
Ryan Howard, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch misses. Jansen, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And another ball.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ohtani pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. We go to the 9th. Here's Rafael Devers. And he deals. And a good eye there. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes to count. There's your strike. 95 of that one.
2-1.
Left-hand batter waits. Strike 2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman at Alberto Mondesi. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
In the dirt. And 1-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Got him. And 2 away now. So it's their last chance in this one. Bryce Harper to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Reynolds on the run. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Reynolds hustles to get it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second. Here's Alex Bregman trying to deliver as the hero.
Walker Buehler.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. So the tying run at second. Now this is in the air down the line. Gives chase. Long run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Buehler is just one strike away. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. That's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th.
We're live from Shield Woods Park. Diamond Dynasty baseball on tap tonight. It's Maine going up against Tokyo. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
And the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him looking. One up, one down. Here's Juan Soto. Ball one low.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
And another ball. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
We got a full count.
Marte going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Mike Trout. There's a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Marte hustling after it. And that is that. Tommy Edman at the plate, and he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. And a pitch. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Green, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-2. And the righty deals. And miss, struck him out. 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A massive home run. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. That was blasted to the moon. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Chipper Jones now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Shohei Ohtani, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. In the air out towards right center. Trout sizing it up. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Second inning set to go. Now it's going to be Rafael Devers. Sale back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Kicks and deals. Misses inside. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Sale delivers. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And now Lou Gehrig. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Maine taking on Oakland. First pitch coming your way next. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The wind of the pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one back there. Into the bleachers and gone. He wastes no time on this one. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. And now it's Juan Soto. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. 0-2 now. And that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Mantle drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Devers at the plate. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Soto stands at first with one out. That one missed. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. Late on that fastball. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Just misses. And that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one's carrying. Bangs off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So 2 on with 2 away. Buck Leonard digging in now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
In there at the knees. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. On to first. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. The pitch. And a foul ball. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. Crowd ranges back. And that one is going to go. And we're all square. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Judge out on the play. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Tied up here in the early going. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box here lets that one go for a ball. 101 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The next offering misses. And the count's even at 2. 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Mondesi in plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez. Ramirez getting to start at the hot corner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And quickly one away in the 2nd. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That clips the zone. 0-1. That clips the corner.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2 outs, base is empty. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that is that. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's the 2nd baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole 2nd, 3rd, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Tyler O'Neill at the plate now as he chases after that one. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Mickey Mantle. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Mondesi on to first, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
O'Neill on his horse. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. Juan Soto now.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now batting, Mike Trout. Flied to right his first time. And ball 1. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
They say you win.
2-2 to count.
Swings and misses, and a nice. Back here at Oracle Park, and now it's William Contreras. Ryan back to work. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Soto gets under it, hauls it in for the out, and there's one away. Next is the speedy first baseman Gunnar Henderson. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to Buck. Now 2 away.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1. Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 outs. Check swing, and he held up. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ryan, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And downstairs.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Popped up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th, Rafael Devers up to hit. The right-hander back to work. It's through for a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He powers that one out of here. It's 3-1. So up next, Buck Leonard. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played it 4 runs already. So I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Mantle on his way over. Drops into the glove. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Judge really on his horse for this one. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Two gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. Top half of inning number 4. De La Cruz over to first, and that is the inning. Back here in San Francisco, and the batter now, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ball one there. Kicks and fires. And a ball evens the count. Wouldn't chase that time. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double. So, man aboard. Here's some real power at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch misses.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And this place is rocking. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. And now Ellie De La Cruz. Fly to left his first time. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
O'Neill swings through it for strike 1. And that one a little below the knees. And the count is 1-1. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Ohtani raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Mantle up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's off the mark. Now 3-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Full count. 3-2.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging. Stepping in the long ball threat, William Contreras. Ball one, no strikes. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. Here comes the throw.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think
out with room to spare, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Witt sends it to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Justin Martinez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ramirez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Judge now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Outside.
That's the ball.
The 1-1. And Judge spoils that one. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one. 2-2. Misses. It's a strikeout. Anthony Santander will hit next. 1 for 2. Foul ball. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches. 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next pitch is outside. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
And there's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the run.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 7-4. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in the dirt.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding. Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 8-4. Mantle stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And this is inside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound.
New pitcher on now, Gregory Soto.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. 4 runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And it bangs off the top of the wall. Relay to second, tries to get back and save.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the...
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Caught in a rundown now. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
That one way inside. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. Smoked on the ground a second. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. And a big swing and a miss. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a foul ball. And Devers hits that one, and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
De La Cruz moving under it. And there's one down. So digging in, Buck Leonard. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Swings and misses.
I got a ball,
and it's 1-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. Judge makes the grab. 2 down. So man aboard. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for his strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. And here it comes. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run, and they're chipping away. It's 9-6. 2 outs, nobody on. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge. As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
Oh and 2 now. Hit weakly on the ground. Leonard. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's to third, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. This one smacked out to left center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Oracle Park, and now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Santana. Just off the inside edge.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Witt over to first. Gets the catcher by a step. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That one ripped left field. Back there. It's a bomb. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 9-7. 1 out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 9-8. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Mantle on the move. And there's 2 down. Devers now. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And it skips in the dirt. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Adalberto Mondesi digs in now. That one misses. 1-0. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. And that's downstairs and outside. And he blows that one by him at 100.
2 strikes.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kenley Jansen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And he deals. Jansen, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And the right-hander deals towards first. He handles it himself, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 3. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Mickey Mantle, the next to hit. In the air, right field. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here in San Francisco. And here's the first baseman, Buck Leonard. Here comes the pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, right side. Oh, nice play. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Ramirez zips it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Trying to bunt his way on. Has to barehand it, and he beats it. He's safe. 2 outs, runner at first. Carlos Santana now at the plate. He's under it. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, William Contreras. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Jansen goes 6 feet 5 inches. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And the pitch. That's
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
1 up, 1 down. And here is Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there are 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and the batter now, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one sliced foul.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a And we're back. We go to the ninth. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now, Edward.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Mantle on the move, heading back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Soto swings through it for strike one. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And now it's even up.
1-0.
Judge is under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Mike Trout digs in now. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. That's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Late with the swing there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
One strike away. Witt. On to first. Ball game.
We saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. Couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And the final here today, 9-8. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Here now is our